Okay, welcome back everybody to part 2 of our installing Magento and part 2 of our series on learning to use and manage Magento. Last time we left off here where we were just starting to install Magento. We're here ready to go on with the Magento's installation wizard. But first we should create a database for when we're installing it. We will need it, and for that we will need to go back to our Cpanel and we need to create a database. We go down, we have databases, and we will need to go to MySQL database. Alright, that was good. I have a few already here, but no need to worry about it. And first we need to create a database here. You need to give it a name. We'll call it tutorial, because it's a tutorial, and we just create that database. It's fairly simple, straightforward. We just need to create a tutorial and a user for that. Alright, we created a tutorial, we have a database for that. Now we need to create a user for that, and we will, if I remember, the username had some letter limit, so we'll just go here, add new users. We will just call it mag for Magento, and here we just give the user some simple or some password so that you can remember. And use, and we create user. Just need to give the password again, and no, I don't want to remember it. We have created it. Now we need to link those two together, and for that we need to scroll down. We need to add user to database. We have user mag, and we will select the tutorial database we just created. And we just simply need to add. We will give all privilege to our new user mag, so make changes. Take a second. Well, it's done. And we just go back. It's good to leave this open because we will need to feed this information while we're installing, so we can just copy it here. And now we jump back to the installation wizard. Here's all the license, all the fun things. I'm not going to read it. I scrolled through it before. You can read it once you're done. Agree to the terms and conditions. Move on. Wait for it to upload. And it's taking a while. While it's uploading, alright, now we're done. And then you need to fill in your localization info. I'm going to keep it US because it changes some of the language things. We want to keep it in English, so I will keep it US. I will change the currency to euro because that's where I'm working from in Finland, so we leave that. You can change them to your own place. There's plenty of, I'm not going to go through all of them. Just find your own, find your local. It'll change some of the language settings, but we will go using English, and we will move on. And now we will see, we're actually getting a database error. This means something has gone wrong, and I know what it is. There's a few files that for some reason the Magento's current version doesn't upload correctly, or it doesn't extract them correctly. Now what we need to do, you can, if you're having different problems, just Google where it is. Asking, I know what the problem is. the extraction kind of ruins one of the files. So what we need to do is go to the file we downloaded, this Magento, and what we're going to need to do is extract it on your own PC and then manually upload the singular file that it failed to upload. Oopsie. And just it's going to take that is going to be 20 minutes, gonna drop down to 10, but still we're going to take a break here and resume once the Magento has extracted itself on here, and then we can upload the file and finish our... Okay, we're back. We have extracted the Magento file, so we can... If we look at the error it's giving me, it's telling me that there's some problem with the folder called hostname, and for now we need to track that down. There's a file that doesn't upload correctly, so we'll just need to go and find that and manually upload it, or separately. And then we go Magento. There's a couple of folders deep, so we need to follow it. It's library, then we need to go Zend, then we need to scroll down, and it's a folder called validate, and here we have the host name. If we open it up, we see we have 4 files here. It's that this com.php that's not uploading correctly. If we see, we go to the file manager here, we have our folder. We go to the same folder, to the hostname folder, we go library again, we go Zend, and we scroll down again once more, go validate, then we have the host name. Here we see that the com.php file has not loaded at all, so we just need to simply upload. Here we see it straight going to the right directory, and we just it opens up already, but you need to go again Magento, go in this folder we extracted previously, go Magento again, library, Zend, validate hostname, and it's that this com php. We just simply need to open it, uploads right away, should be done. We're done here now, and then we just refresh the installation, and here we see it fixes the problem it was giving us. It's just simple as that. Mostly there's might be something to do with student Cpanel accounts, but it shouldn't. It's for some reason that file doesn't extract properly when you extract it on database. This is the fastest way to go around it, and it's fairly fast. It's a small problem. And then we just need to fill in the information of our tutorial and what is database? Our tutorial database. Here there's database connection. We need to fill in the name of the tutorial. Is that? No, no remembers. That's the tutorial name, and then username and the user password. So we copy this mag account we were using, created. Make sure there's no space in there, and then give your password you set up. And then there's some web access options here. They're mainly different things for the URL. Here we see the URL for our file. You can change it if you want. Admin, this is what you need to add to the back of the URL for you to access the back end of your Magento, where you edit and manage your store. And we're not going to change anything, it's all good, we'll work this way. And then we click on continue. I carry on with the... Alright, go through, we don't want to remember it. Now we have to create our admin account. This is our account for the back end of the store, web store we're creating. This is what we need to log into that. So I suggest you give it. I tried some different. Just give it. It's good to give it your real information, especially email, because if you're starting to sell things, it gives you emails on updates, or if there's any errors, or for some reason, let's say your site is shut down and you don't notice it, but it gives you all this good information. And we could just call it admin. Give it your password, new password, something you remember. This is where we used to log into our, and yep, this should be it. We don't need. We have no encryption code. And when we just go on, no, I don't want you to remember it. And yep, you're all set. It asks you a small questionnaire there for something, but we're not gonna answer. And now we can go either front end or the back end. Next video will be a longer introduction to both, but let's have a quick peek at the both. Alright, this is the website we're having now. This is the website. There's not too much there yet. There's some pre-existing material, search engine, account cart. We don't need to create those. Homepage, some simple links you can fill in. It's just nonsense at the moment. And for us to access the backend, we just add to the back of the URL, we add the admin. And wait now. Then it gives us this login panel. Fill in the information we just gave in the installation process. And just no, I don't want you to remember again. And ta-da! Here we are. This is the back end of Magento. This is where we will spend most of our time managing everything, creating everything, products, sales. It's giving some error messages. We'll go over those in the next video, but this should all be good now, and this concludes our installation. We have everything installed, and we'll see you in the next introductory part of this tutorial set. Alright.